Hey folks, Dan Dale here with Total Sales Solutions here in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell online, sell on eBay, not open to the public, so you get the best deal possible because we don't have any overhead, we don't have a lot and salesmen and everything else. Today we've got one of those trucks that, you know, we sell a lot of Ford trucks, but we don't see many like this. It's a 2011 F250 XLT, four-wheel drive, FX4, has a 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel, and it is a crew cab short bed. This truck was just traded in at one of the local Ford dealers nearby out in the country, about 100 miles from here, and as you can see, been pretty well maintained. It's not beat up, it's in great shape. We've even got the original window sticker with the sticker price of over $51,000, and this truck is pretty much loaded up. It's got the voice activated sync system, it's got steering wheel audio controls, camper package, satellite, electronic shift on the fly, FX4 off-road package with skid plates, 355 locking differentials front and rear, adjustable gas and brake pedal, power driver's seat. I mean, it's got all the good stuff you want. Now, let me take you on a quick walk around. You can see here, grill's nice, this front bumper's nice, not beat up. It's got 18-inch alloy wheels, and these are 35-inch tires on them that are in good shape. You can see they got a lot of tread underneath here in the wheel wells, not a bunch of rust or anything like that. Got the outside keypad entry if you need to use it. Looking inside, you can see, of course, power seat. The seat's not torn, ripped up. You know, it's got 159,000 miles, but it don't look it. Underneath, original floor mats, and of course has these Husky liners to that have done the job of keeping everything nice inside. Look up here in this headliner. I don't know how it looks in the video, but it's streak free, it's not dirty, it's not funky. This truck doesn't have any odors, hasn't been smoked in, hasn't had a bunch of pets in it. The seats are in great shape. You can see in these door jambs, they're not dusty and dirty. And you know, that's where you can tell a truck's been used off-road a bunch or in the workplaces and stuff, is that you're getting dust in these jambs that you just can't hardly get out. But I'm going to lift this up, or try to fold that up, lift this up. This is a locking compartment, so when the seat's down, you can lock this seat down and have lockable storage, which is handy if you carry a pistol or cash or whatnot. You can have it safe and secure. See the fold down armrest, these rear seats, I mean, they may have had somebody sit in them at one point, but you can't hardly tell it. Moving on down, you can see no paint work, no signs of previous paint work. Everything looks nice and fresh. Underneath, you can see the extra spring for the camper towing package. It does have the full-size spare, which is kind of odd for us. We just have worse luck with buying trucks that have spares in them, but this one's got the spare, got a good bed liner in it, not scuffed or beat up. Tailgate is not bent, not beat up. There's one tiny little, see that little spot on the rear bumper? I'm just trying to nitpick because we know most of you buy online, so you may not be able to see everything on this white paint in the video. That's a brand new exhaust. It's been deleted, which I'll go into a little further in a minute, but you can see absolutely no rust. Southern truck, just like new underneath. Moving on down in the other seat, there's a separate locking storage compartment on this side. You can see there. More Husky liners, and of course have the mats that go under it. Moving on back, doors open and close just like they should. We have all the books and records, or let's say books, not records, but have the books, the spare tire key, even have the code for the keypad. This middle seat console flips up to make a third seat, so you got real 3 across seating. The only other thing I can really nitpick on this truck, and you may not can see it, so some couple kind of a crease right there on the bottom of that door. Not a big deal. Not something you're really going to see in this white truck, but just something that's there. But anyway, like I said, we got a nice clean 2011 F250. It's crew cab, short bed, 4-wheel drive. And in just a second, we'll take you on the test drive. Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad and myself talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on the test drive. But before I do, just want to show you under the hood. Show you we don't clean under the hoods. This is just how this truck came into us. You can see that's been cleaned up. Main thing I want to show you is this oil filler cap to show you that there's no blow by. Now there's just a light haze of smoke, which is normal, and even heavy smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. But the main thing I want to show you is I can set this oil filler cap down and it doesn't blow off. You can see it just sits there. If the cap blows off, it means you've got engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the cylinders, and it means you got a wore out engine. Okay, sorry, I had to grab a phone call. Anyway, you can see right here, no warning lights lit. You got your tow haul mode, your manual shift. Now this manual shift, you can shift it manually. You can put it manual and shift it yourself, or you can leave it in drive and you can lock out, you know, whatever gears you want. So if you want it to stay in first or only first and second, or you want to leave it, keep it from shifting into 6, you can do all that and control it right from the shifter. This also has your readouts and stuff for your distance to empty and outside temperature and all of that. You got I guess it's got Bluetooth. It's got the microphone up here, and it's got the different media. So you got your Bluetooth audio, yeah, satellite stations, got all that good stuff. Has the hill descent control, traction control, tow command. There's your sync plug-in. It's got USB and auxiliary input. I'm going to take you down the road. Before I do, just want to point out there's one little round right pick up there and one little round right pick right there. Okay, phone kept ringing again. I got it on silent now, but you can also see got your overhead console, got 2 different sunglasses holders built into it. Of course, you got your sun visor, your mirror. It does have the tow mirrors. They're power, of course. They there's the left and right, and you can pull them in and out, and they're heated. I'll take you down the road, and you'll have to excuse the shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the film may appear a little shaky, in person this truck has a great ride and drive. And the one good thing you can take away from that is there's no squeaks or rattles. Like we said before, the DPF has been deleted on this truck. Just did it. It's got a brand new 4-inch Flow Pro exhaust with a 5-inch chrome tip. All of that's in perfect shape. That little beeping you hear is the seatbelt alarm. I'm going to set the phone down for a split second and fasten my safety belt. Although you can disable that chime if you feel the urge. But anyway, it's got, these are automatic headlights here. Deleting this DPF is just the best thing you can do for one of these trucks. Once they're out of warranty, that's the first thing you should do, because you pick up miles per gallon, you got less restriction in the exhaust, you're not having to buy that DEF fluid anymore, and you pick up a ton of power. Now we've got this tune with an H&S programmer, and it's got a fully adjustable tune. So if you look out that window, you can see just normal driving, no black smoke. But if you want it to do a little black smoke, I'll give it a little gas, make it do it. You can roll a little coal. Now you can't roll coal like a 6.4 will, but you can roll it some. And it's real handy to have if you got somebody tailgating you. Trust me, I love being able to do that. Somebody get on your bumper, just throw a little smoke at them and they back right off. But if you're not interested in doing that, I can adjust the tune and turn that down or turn it off completely so it doesn't smoke. It has adjustable power settings. I can use the tuner to set it from anywhere from, the stock is 400 horsepower, anywhere from no extra horsepower up to, I think it's either 150 or 200 extra horsepower. So basically, you can move it up and down, you can move it around to wherever you feel comfortable with it at. Although I will leave it cranked all the way up because, you know, in normal driving, you won't need it, you won't use it, but you'll have it there if you want it. But it's entirely up to you. The tuner is not included. It's a $1,500 tuner if you want to buy it separately. But I'm selling it without the tuner, but, you know, adjusted to where you want it. That way, you know, some people want all that extra power, some people don't care anything about the extra power. So I'll put it where you want it, or like I said, the tuner is available separately if you want to be able to play around with it yourself. But that being said, if you drive, I encourage you, drive one of these trucks that hasn't been deleted before you come down here and buy ours, because I want you to really appreciate the difference. Or I'll let you drive my 13 because it's stock. I haven't tuned it and deleted it because it's only got 15,000 miles. But I'll let you drive. We'll take a few ride in it before you drive this one, just so you can see how much difference there is, because it is really, really amazing. And I didn't get one of those big hillbilly straight pipe jobs, paid the extra money, got the muffler for it. So you can see we're doing 65 going down the interstate. I give it a little gas, that's about half throttle. You can see it gets right up to speed and quick. I set the cruise and I'll turn it off, but it doesn't drone, it doesn't make a lot of racket, it doesn't hum or howl. So it's just quiet. And now if you don't want quiet, I can take the muffler off and replace it with a straight pipe, and you'll be able to hear this sucker. It'll sound like a jet engine taking off. But not everybody, that's not everybody's cup of tea, so I'm gonna sell it with the muffler included. But this is one of those trucks, you'll fly in and drive it home. We'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge. We encourage everybody to fly in, because we know most of you are from up north. You're not going to get down to this part of the country probably ever again, so why not fly in, make a vacation of it, driving home and see some of the country. Graceland's not far away. There's lots of stuff to do around here as well. Like I said, we'll be glad to pick you up at the airport, no extra charge. I would not hesitate to get in this truck and drive it anywhere. It drives straight, doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't make any weird noises. It starts right up, hot or cold, doesn't have any drivetrain issues. Everything works. I mean, we haven't found anything that doesn't work, I'll put it like that. And for an XLT, it's pretty much loaded up. I mean, it's got the chrome bezels, it's got the MP3 CD player, it's got pretty much everything I think you can get on one. So, and if you'd rather have it shipped, we'll be glad to work with your shipper, help you find somebody to ship it. The thing about shipping is, don't be scared off by the first few quotes you get, because if you're not in a hurry and you're willing to wait anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks, then you can get a lot better deal on shipping, because you'll find somebody that's headed your way that's got an empty spot on their truck who will make you a deal on hauling your vehicle for you versus having an empty spot on their truck going across country. So we highly recommend you ship where people will bid on your shipping, or there's several places we can suggest to you, but suffice to say, you can get a better deal than most of these online quotes you get, where you just plug in my zip code and yours and see what comes up. So don't let that scare you off. And as long as we're paid, we can store this truck up to 2 months for you. We just ask that you pay us and you get insurance, and that way, you know, if you want to shop around for the best deal on shipping, or you want to plan a vacation and book plane tickets and all that, and want to find the best deal you can, then we'll be glad to store it for you. So there's many options available to handle getting this truck home to you. So that being said, as you can see, just a nice clean truck, issue free, ready to go. If you have any questions about it, just give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Be glad to answer any questions you might have. And we appreciate you watching our video, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.